Well, hello there, and welcome back to Freeform Disney. I'm Jeremy.
Natalia.
And hey, we are back for episode 2 of Loki.
Yes.
Let's see. Hello there to Matthew Finn. And I think I saw something before I opened this up that was from Darscal in there. It's not showing up there for me anymore, but hello there to Darscal. I think you said that you weren't going to be able to be here this time because of your new job. So, hey, congratulations on all that. I said we'll catch you on the replay or whatever else that way. So feel free to leave a comment down below, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Let's see. And look forward to seeing you in whatever other spots we'll see you too. In the meantime, let's see. Last time it did drop early. So we're expecting it'll probably drop early again today.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Always so fun to see it come out a little early. It's just exciting. The first episode. We rewatched the first episode, and it was a lot of setup, and my brain didn't have it that it was so much setup as it was the second time around.
And this I can tell I do a lot more of the screen screening than Natalia does, because Natalia decided to go with being semi-transparent today.
Apparently.
And wore green.
Got a little magic going on, you know. Loki
Yes.
can't use his magic in the TVA, so I decided to, do a little bit for it.
Just move your hair around in the right spot, it'll cover it.
There we go.
That's gonna be a little tricky.
Yeah, I don't have that much hair. Jeremy has a lot more hair than that. You just let loose his ponytail. Yeah, let's see that all fuzz. He has more hair in there than I have, like, in my entire head.
Well, I could do a pretty good job if I had to cover my entire front right here. You see this?
That's me just scrounging to just try to make, like, even half here.
Hello there to Pharamond.
Hello! Thank you for joining us. I'm hoping that the new Loki episode will come out early, just like it did last time.
Indeed. As I said, I'm betting it will. I mean, they did it last time, and it was their tradition from before, so probably so. And hello there to Disneyland Bloxburg.
Hello.
Good evening or good morning. Well, for us, good evening. It's almost midnight over here at our time. We are at Pacific time right there.
Yep.
So, yes, indeed. And hello there to Barbarella.
Hello.
I've got a few people in the house.
Us. Yes.
Thank you. Hey, let me also put out for anybody who is new, everyone who's old has heard this spiel a million times already, probably. And I have at least one person keeping count, but anyway.
Challenge you guys to actually memorize and write in the chat before you even say it.
Right.
So many times they've heard it.
Indeed. So, at any rate, for people who are new, or if you're here and you don't remember, that's always possible too, I suppose. But anyway, you'll pull up your copy of Loki. We've got ours. That's at Disney Plus, unless there's some other way you've got it, and if so, that doesn't make any difference to us over here. So just pull up your copy. We'll pull up ours. Yep. Then Natalia will count us on in, and we'll with that 3, 2, 1, and we'll go ahead and start up. Also, there will be a timer up over our heads up here. That way, if things get missynced for you for whatever reason, you can go ahead and use that to sync back up. So yeah.
Then we can go enjoy the episode together.
I was going to say, it's even worse on this side.
Yeah, but at least that's the part that's close to the edge. Try to help this part that's close to you.
Right. Oh, see, yeah, it does. I couldn't even tell exactly how bad it was because your entire sleeve right here
yeah.
is just missing. That's why I'm always wearing red. Mm-hmm. Red is really nice for the green screen right there.
Looks like you read the name right.
Oh, good. Built at Disneyland on Bloxburg Roblox. Oh, cool. Interesting. That rings a bell, but I can't quite place it. So, and hello there to Geek Girl too.
Ooh.
It's like, yeah, the Roblox, that's ringing a bell, even if I'm not placing it right now. Now I'm going to quickly look that up just because I'm curious. So let's see, Bloxburg Roblox.
Jeremy grew up with a lot of Disney stuff.
Friendly little town. Okay.
Whew, so since we got kind of what the TVA is from the last episode, and I love Mobius. He is such a character.
Oh, jeez. Owen Wilson does a great job right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I love how he just talks to Loki. He really walks that fine line, you know, between, like, disrespect and also still being respectful. It's and the snarky remarks, and yet he has this lovable aura. Oh, and the episode is out.
It is indeed.
Yes.
And it is 54:29 this time, so it's actually a few minutes longer than last week's.
So go ahead and pull that up.
And if you're having any troubles getting in, put it over in the chat so we know.
Yep.
That way we don't start without you, hopefully. Well, I saw something come across. I said I'm a little behind in responding to some comments, so I definitely need to do that. But you're saying they disappear often. I said hopefully we're good this time, right? And hello to Matthew Cordona also while I'm at it. I did notice that happened one time on a live stream I was waiting for, that like right before it was going to start, or right when it did, it just didn't or something. So I don't know if that's a thing for all of them and not just us. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right there. Hopefully it's a bug that they've worked out, and hopefully it's not happening anymore. I hope.
Hopefully. Jeez.
Broadcast in 2351. We're on the air. Okay. So hopefully everyone has it up and ready.
Yes.
So we are about to go ahead and start. Natalia's going to count us in.
So 3, 2, 1, start.
So it's funny how that timer takes 2 seconds like to pop up every time, right?
Our little previously on. Speaking of.
Amusing they didn't give you any skip option on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do assume that they are lying here.
Yeah.
And that they really only have a certain section of the multiverse, which would fit with comics kind of idea. So even there, though, they claimed authority over everything, but only had jurisdiction really over a few. That, and then people like Kang and other people had their own jurisdictions, and I guess jurisdictions. I don't know what do you call the regions of time?
Propaganda, after all.
Indeed.
I wonder what
lovely.
time spot did that Loki come from?
And why? You know, what's
why?
the variation that happened there? One, I'm assuming he's, again, if the TVA only has authority over this area, does he come from one of these time pieces that are outside of here? Just like my arm.
Well,
You know, and then it's coming into this section of time, or is he from their section in the first place?
well, we're guessing that the TVA still has authority, even, you know, up to the end of
they'll claim
Loki's death. So.
Well, no. Multiple timelines. So time, you know, here, but you're talking about a multiverse, so many different universes. Mm-hmm. The point is they only have so many universes here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now, that said, the TVA claims authority over all of them, but again, you can only what you can enforce. Just like countries may claim authority over other regions outside of their area, etc.
Love those portal doors that just pop up.
Indeed.
You didn't notice them? Interesting how they don't notice them coming out through a random door. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they're not fully phased into time yet at that point.
Next ones that are going to be killed? Fire. They're going to be killed with fire, too.
Or something. Holding out for a hero.
Oh.
Yeah, you saw that coming as soon as it was said that way.
Interesting how they don't have something safeguard against being influenced by magic.
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, to assume they have nothing to safeguard against it, I think would probably be a miss, too. I'm going to guess they do.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking some sort of, like, force field on them. Love this song.
Oh, yeah.
Little clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we keep the
Why
person
capture
completely
her?
hooded.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We've said it's Loki, and yet we keep the person hooded at the end of last episode and here now, too. Let's see. Git Girl says, love the first episode, and yeah, I think it's only part that the TV has order of. Mm-hmm. And guessing that the other Loki discovered the multiverse, perhaps? Yeah. Certainly possible. But even then, who did he run into? How did things go differently in his universe?
Good question.
He's got a tie on now. Proper bureaucrat.
Wow. It's official. It's got a suit jacket.
Official. Also identifies him as who he is. As a variant, though, too. See all the things in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Lesser kind.
Definitely has to be a reason we're not seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Dr. Stephen Harland.
Hello there, Dr. Stephen Harland.
Variant 8?
A lot of these guys. Having fun here. Professor Loki.
So right off the bat, it has to be from different multiverses because it's different Lokis.
Well, to be sure. From a different universe would be the way you want to put that, but yeah. Or a different timeline, take your pick, whichever way you want to put it, but point being, it's not a different multiverse, it's all, yeah.
He has variant written in the back of his jacket.
Yeah, that was what they were all pointing and laughing about. Yeah. Tara Strong does the clock.
Love the voice.
Oh, it's too much fun. I mean, again, just with all the shows so far, they put the budget into it, and definitely they're fully going in for them. It's great. Did my homework. Mm-hmm. uh, By the way, Yagi girl, great line. I see a scheme and I see myself in a scheme. Speaking of seeing yourself in a scheme. Oh, I love the ripple in the rest of the timeline there for a second. It's Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that arrogance and the
Aww.
wow.
I wonder if the timekeepers come from 3 different timelines, the same person, quote unquote.
Well, looking at the comics, they were created by whoever that person was at the end of time. So they were all created by one person. So, as far as the MCU, who knows? As far as the MCU, they might not even be 3 people. Might not even exist.
Yeah. Sign here. Is it high school?
Franklin Delano Roosevelt High School, yeah, it looked like. Look at him moving around. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
uh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can be a little bit of both, too.
Mm-hmm. Still, Loki being Loki, eventually we'll try to find a way around this.
Mm-hmm.
It might very well do just that.
Whoa.
You might have created your own worst enemy in trying to defeat your current worst enemy.
Yeah. So impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Because it does.
Yeah. Who's going to analyze all those pages in freeze frame right there?
You can play music.
Quietly, though.
Or quiet music, yeah.
Sometime we're going to get what those letters and numbers mean for the different floors. Someday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No kidding, they don't exactly want you reading those pieces, do they? They wouldn't fit with the narrative very well.
Yeah.
Destruction of Asgard.
The destruction of Asgard.
The clock is perfect, says Dr. Stephen Harlan. So Revengers listed down there. Looked like Revengers. Just interesting. But one of those would hide him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one you might not get away with, considering Hulk still has to make it out. Oh, take it. I want to pour a drink in there.
Yeah.
I love it. But no, he's right. It makes sense. Perfect spot to hide. Or to mess around with things. More salt pepper.
I make it all complicated.
Because it got old. It was a good piece from the trailer. Beautiful in here, too. I mean, there's that.
So I'm gonna
Pompeii.
try and find looking right.
Speaking of destruction, huh? Yo.
Bird noise.
I love the horned friends.
Yeah.
It's so horrible, and yet on the verge of a mass death, too, you know? It should be as funny as it is, considering.
Might
It's
wanna
time to get out of there.
lot.
You never went ahead and thought this. Man.
They haven't
Speaking
had
of
to think
arrogance and
that
hubris,
way.
right?
Yeah. We called it Jets.
Speaking of Owen Wilson's height of his acting too, really, where he was in tons of things. It's about early 90s, right? Late 90s, early 90s. I wonder if there's a meta reference going in there.
Good question.
The Order and Chaos reminds me of a discussion at the end of Age of Ultron, between Ultron and Vision.
Yep.
I think Order and Chaos are opposites. But they're not.
I know.
Yeah. Class 10 Apocalypse. You'd ask, why does he leave the kablooey there? To taunt them, though, would be a Loki thing to do. So.
Yep. Yeah, let's see how this is gonna work out.
Indeed. Good enough to be done with you. Bye. Here's this piece from the trailer at the store. And he can appear as anyone if he wanted to.
Yeah, considering.
Not one wearing this,
Yeah.
please. Unless it's a bad Loki making himself look like me, then go ahead and take him out.
Whoa.
Lovely looking.
That's a hurricane? My goodness.
Yeah, we're going to go through a lot of our footage quick, which, again, it's only a 6-episode season, so I'd expect it to... Really, all the footage I'd expect by the end of next episode anyway. That'd be my guess, anyway. Yeah, for what happened there. Yeah, so much for any secrecy about that. Man, the hood is killing me, though.
I know. Whoa. Interesting.
Interesting indeed. You don't want a hiding spot. You want somewhere with things like that. Be able to keep an eye.
I think they would have detected him or something. Otherwise, it'd be incredibly impossible to find Loki.
Well, they were able to detect a variant in the other one that he was the person, right? Although it was an image too, but still. he's gonna die anyway, so you might as well just wipe it and not take a chance, right? Would have been, yeah. That's fun.
Copter in a hurricane. Not a good idea.
Whee. What is she saying?
Something about a fuel? I don't know. Couldn't
Yeah, the
tell.
subtitles on that one. That's the conclusion you come to, given what happened?
Yeah. Well, I don't trust them. What do you expect?
I know, but even then, you should know that it wasn't that Loki that grabbed you at that moment. Right?
Mm.
So here we go. About time for the end of the episode, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of devices right there.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where they're going.
Woo.
Yeah.
If you're in that position, what choice did you have anyway?
Yep.
They're not going to believe you.
No.
Speaking of Lady Loki, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Although, as we also identified Loki to be gender fluid, it really is just plain Loki. as the case may be.
Or Randy.
Right, or Randy. Makes it a little easier just to say Lady Loki for the ease of differentiating the two, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, why can't we say male Loki?
Indeed, right?
Kablooey.
I'd say we have Avengers Loki, or how about we call him TVA Loki? That's easy.
There you go.
TVA Loki.
TVA Loki. And variant Loki. Wait, no, they're both variants.
TVA Loki, evil Loki.
There you go.
Superior Loki.
It's superior.
Less meetings, more productivity. Interesting. We know why the hood now. Indeed, we do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So obviously the goal is to disrupt the perfect little line, but to what end?
To what end? Other than Loki liking chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that. Well, obviously...
It's too boring. It's too bureaucratic.
Well, obviously the TVA doesn't exactly have good plans for Loki anyway.
No.
Let's be frank.
No.
So you're a variant. And the series is fun, though.
Still lots of questions.
Oh, yeah. The series is fun, although now we don't get Owen Wilson's, Mobius and Loki interacting.
Yeah.
At least not for a little bit, anyway. Until we can justify them popping back together here.
And they will, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I wonder if we'll kind of follow both. Like, we'll see what, Mobius is doing at some point, and then we'll mostly follow Loki and see what's going on with that.
Yeah, agreed, Geek Girl. It's hard because as a trickster, Loki's chaotic, so the motivation could be all kinds of things.
Yep.
And we don't know this Loki's backstory or what timeline they came from and what happened to them, so it's really bloody hard to try to get a true answer on what's going on there.
Yep. Well, one of the things that I doubt they'll be able to fix whatever just happened. No matter how many people they send to who knows where, I don't think they'll be able to change it. Way too many branches, way too many, chaos.
I think that's the idea. I mean, the MCU could even really decide to go all in and say, this really was the only timeline. They could go that way and say that this is the event that caused numerous different timelines to exist. They could do it if they wanted to. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't feel they're going to go that route, though.
I don't think so either. I think we really would go with the idea that this was just, a sliver of the multiverse right here. So many timelines, but what the TVA really had control of.
Yep.
But that said, I don't know how much Loki would talk about that. It might come up later in Loki. It's got to come up somewhere.
It's got to come up somewhere.
Things to be talked about later.
Mean,
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and things too, right?
Mm-hmm. But it's like, so what does this mean, though? Sure, you've created, like, all these branches and stuff like that, but there's got to be more to it, too. Like, what does that instigate?
Well, I agree with Geek Girl to a degree there. Closest guess is multiple timelines are to obscure whatever Loki's true plan is. Yeah. That means you keep the TVA really busy looking at all of this and not whatever the heck you're doing. Yes, indeed.
Question is, what is Loki doing?
That is the question. Well, this is certainly the most fun of all three of the shows so far. Oh, dang. It's like that I will say off the bat.
Now, where did they go?
Where do they go?
Yep, because the next episode will probably see where the two Lokis went. And our Loki doesn't really have, like, a portal thingy with him. So he'll probably be in wherever... yet.
Better question, why does our other Loki want this Loki?
Good question. Because purposely left the door open long enough for Loki to walk through. So obviously it was an invitation.
Very clearly. For what purpose? I don't know. Who knows? Who the heck knows? Lots to find out in the future here. And that's just for the remaining 4 episodes of this season, because we know there will be a season 2. So, so yeah, lots of Loki yet to come. Oh, too much fun.
Yes.
Hey, the dead do stay dead, but we just have variants from the multiverse, or we go back into the past or whatever to go ahead and see them. See?
Exactly.
So we really do kill
we
people.
haven't brought anyone back like that.
True.
Really.
True. But I mean, then for Black Widow, we're going to go into the past and go ahead and get to see Black Widow. Gamora, we have a variant Gamora, that's now in there.
Although it's an official Gamora, it's not really against. It's not a variant because it's the way the time flow is supposed to go.
Apparently the TVA is okay with it.
Yeah,
anyway.
Exactly. So it's not a variant by their definition.
By the TVA's definition, for whatever that's worth. I mean, their definition of variant versus not is just whatever the heck is serving their purpose. Mm-hmm. So take that for whatever the heck it's worth. It's like I would not put a lot of stock in that. This means some true official variant or not. I guess it's the TVA's version of canon. There you go.
There you go.
This is canon. This is canon. Nope, this is fan fiction over here. We're not allowing the fan fiction. Cut that branch. As long as they don't start letting canon contradict canon, though. Anywho. No, Guardians will be fun too, but that's another matter.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
I mean, and speaking of Guardians, I mean, James Gunn knew about what was happening in Infinity War to Gamora before he was even done / writing the second one, So, again, all of that was known when he was doing that.
So it was planned and accounted for.
Yep. And then as far as the upcoming Thor and Love and Thunder, that one also, there's certainly been the look between the two. Taika Waititi actually has read the full script for for Guardians 3. Mm-hmm. And then also, along with that, James Gunn went ahead and gave his feedback and input into the script going for Thor Love and Thunder.
Nice.
Which is, relevant because we don't fully know exactly if all of them are popping up in there, if we're having the as Guardians of the Galaxy to a full degree or not. But we do know Star-Lord's popping in there, at the very least.
That's true.
Amongst the giant cast is popping in for Thor Love and Thunder. I mean, that is a big cast popping in there.
Oh, Pharamond, you're right. So Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire would be variants. And I wonder if it might be related to what just happened, too. That'd be a very good excuse for that.
Do they qualify as variants?
Unless
if there were already plenty of other timelines and it didn't branch off of their currently held timeline. I think that'd qualify anything as being a variant that's not, but
yeah.
So I think yes.
But I kind of get the sense that what Loki just did here really pulled a lot of the control out of the TVA, so it can really likely be variants by their definition because it's breaking from the path that a lot of breaks can happen based on what just happened.
Sure. And again, they would count all of them as variants anyway, but. But yeah, it's the interesting question whether the MCU will play. There was always a larger multiverse, or they could play this as being an instigating factor. I vote that they're going to go with the larger multiverse. So
it's like
no idea
buddies, and mostly likely a timekeeper.
No kidding, I agree, Kirk. Yep. I don't have any idea where the heck they're going with this. So yeah, definitely fun. Barbarella, yep, jumping bodies, indeed. Yep. Indeed. Oh, tons of fun so far.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be a fun marathon when we get to that in a few weeks,
too. Yes. Because we're definitely in a marathon, just all the episodes of Loki before the finale.
Oh, yeah. As usual.
Yep. And it's fun to watch them consecutively, too, because you kind of catch things that you kind of missed. And it feels much more of the flow.
The flow.
Not the time flow, but the flow.
The multiverse flow.
No.
Yes. All kinds of fun. Okay. Well, if you have anything else you want to pop in the chat before we take off, pop it in there now. Otherwise, we will get taken off ourselves.
Yep.
Because
it's almost 1 a.m. on our end.
Yeah. Not as late as probably for some of you, but hey.
Yeah. It's one of those, it's Marvel. It's worth it.
Oh, yes. You better bet it is. Always worth it.
Yep. Good night, Geek Girl.
Indeed. Okay. So thank you all for joining us once more. As I always love having you all around.
Yes.
That's a ton of fun. And, oh, yeah. I mean, Marvel's never truly misfired. Mm-mm. I mean, I'll grant Incredible Hulk, it's weaker on the movies, but even that's not a misfire. And that was their second, so.
Yeah, it was like super early.
So, I mean, dang. The best foot forward.
It just keeps getting better.
Look at the shows. Look at them go. Oh, the amount of content we're getting this year and then next year and probably every year from here on out.
Yes.
How do you even oversee all of that? Dang. It's like, yes, maybe we would give too much credit just to Kevin Feige when there are other people too, but still.
It's like 10 years ago, I know I would have never imagined that Marvel would be what it is, taking over like pretty much all areas of TV. And they come out with different genres, and it's going to be fun once they put out Western theme.
And no one else can bloody well put together a cinematic universe because nobody else has somebody put it in charge of it and the ability to actually be patient in creating it. It's like everyone else just wants to create it immediately and they screw it up because of that. And it's like, and you don't learn the very lessons that should be clearly visible in the MCU.
Yeah, it's like they took their time. They took their time with the characters, slowly build it, kind of created the world around it, not just tried to rush everything together.
Right, like the Dark Universe. With the Mummy movie spends half the time caring, instead of about its own plot, about building up the whole universe. Which, again, early lesson in the MCU that they learned really strongly that was a big mistake was Iron Man 2. They did exactly that with Iron Man 2. Luckily for them, that was the third movie in the MCU, not the first.
Yep.
And again, it's like those lessons are right there, but you just don't have the patience. You got to create it now. Oh, what a mess. Yeah. Anyway. Onward goes the MCU, the unstoppable MCU.
Yes.
Let's be frank, it has so much inertia now that it would take an incredible amount to actually slow it down and stop it. Yeah, anywho. So to everyone, let us go ahead and bid you adieu. So we will go ahead and say, have a magical day, and may the Force be with you.
Always.